Hi Aries, let's do your November love reading. You will have to excuse the sound of my voice. I'm currently fighting off a bit of a virus at the moment, so I've had to reduce these love readings down by half, just as I can conserve my voice as much as possible. Okay, so instead of these videos being half an hour, they're only going to be about 15 minutes. Okay, right, so the usual rules apply. You can take it, leave it, flip it, reverse it, whatever. Just don't make anything fit your situation, okay? Also, don't forget to subscribe and stay notified as well. Right, so I didn't intend to pull that one just now, but it wants to come out anyway. Right, so the overall energy for your situation is Judgment. It's Pluto energy, so Scorpion. What they're thinking or feeling, Temperance, Sagittarius energy. How they view you, the Hierophant, Taurus energy. A lot of major arcana here, Aries. And what it is that you're not seeing, the Two of Swords and the Three of Wands. Okay. Right. And the energy at the bottom of the deck is the Seven of Wands. Right. Ooh. Seven of Wands and the Page of Swords as well. Aries, I feel that there's a lot of gossip, specifically about you at this point in time. Not all bad. Of course, some of it's going to be a bit sketchy because you've got this energy, but not all of it bad, okay? I think the ones who are out looking for trouble, you can safely just ignore them, okay? Don't feed into anything. Don't give them any of your energy. There's a heavy insinuation with this particular combination that someone is watching you because they're very, very interested in you. They want to learn more about you. There could also be some kind of looking into what it is that you do for a job, what it is that you do for a living, that sort of thing. You can see as well in this Seven of Wands, he's got his armour on. So yeah, you're being really careful about who knows what at this point in time. Okay, overall energy, Judgment. Let's take a look at this one. Why is Judgment here, please, Aries? Okay. Okay, right, so these ones landed on the floor. You got the Star and the Six of Wands. And the Nine of Wands in reverse. Okay. Aries, somebody is hoping that you're going to let them back in. I don't think that you are going to let them back in. Just going by this. I feel that this particular energy is about somebody that you've had a lot of problems with. And it's like they're out. As far as you're concerned, they're out. And they needn't bother returning. They are going to try to return though, okay? They've got it in their head that basically if they tell you that they've done the work and that, you know, that they've worked on themselves, that's going to be enough, right? The thing is, Nine of Wands in reverse, you're looking for actions, not just words. You're looking for actions to back up the words. And if their actions do not back up what it is that they've said, you're not letting them back in. You set up really, really strong boundaries here, Aries. And it's going to take a lot for this person to earn your trust again, if they can earn it back at all. Okay. What they're thinking or feeling, Temperance. They think it's just going to take a wee bit more time. They think if they're just a wee bit more patient, then they can break through your boundaries. Tell us more about this, please. Thank you. Yeah, 3 of Wands. Yeah, exactly. Planning for the future. That can also be rebuilding as well. So they're pretty positive that they can rebuild the relationship with you. I think perhaps they need to take a closer look, because it really is not going to be just as easy as that. How they view you, the Hierophant, they view you as being very stubborn. Well, of course, and as you should be. You should be stubborn when it comes down to your boundaries. Of course you should be. 6 of Cups. They see that... They see. I was going to say that they see a way in, which pertains to this 6 of Cups. Okay. Which is nostalgia, happy memories. They're going to try and use that as their way in. All right. Oh, do you remember the days when we did this, that, and the next? You know, just to try and break you down a wee bit. They also view you as someone who... they're very, very close to. Someone who got closer than most as well. And they view you as someone who brought quite a lot to the relationship. But it is that you're not seeing the 2 of Swords and the 3 of Wands. So let's take a look. What's this 2 of Swords about, please? For Aries. Thank you. The Chariot, another major arcana. Wow. So, Aries, whenever we see this amount of major arcana, it indicates a huge change. Okay. Massive, massive change. Now, also do keep an open mind as well, because for a lot of you, this person is not going to be the one that you immediately think of. It's going to be someone else. Someone else from a good few years ago. This entire energy does carry the vibe of unexpectedness. So it's like, you know, somebody that you haven't spoken to in like 5 years, 6 years, for some of you 10 years. That's who this person is. Could be a Cancerian, could be an Aquarius, a Scorpio, a Sagittarius, a Taurus. Could be, but doesn't have to be. What you're not seeing, this person, I suspect, has actually moved. They physically moved into your area. The 2 of Swords, the 3 of Wands that came out twice, and the Chariot. That can indicate this person has moved into your area. So you're going to be seeing quite a lot of this person. And that's why you're back on their radar. And they're like, oh yeah, I remember Aries from such and such a place. I wonder if they're still about. I wonder how they're doing. Something about this situation, though, it was left on quite bad circumstances. Very bad circumstances, in fact, for you to be in this 7 of Wands, 9 of Wands energy against them. But I don't feel that it's a complete loss, though. Because you're given some kind of leeway for them to prove themselves. Tell me, I didn't even get to ask the question. I was about to ask you, tell me about the 3 of Wands. And you've got the Hermit, another major arcana. Virgo energy. Yeah, exactly. Introspection. It's like this person, they've travelled around so many different places looking for that thing that they felt was a void within themselves, like they were trying to fill that void. And they've travelled around basically trying to fill it, and they've never been able to. It does indicate that there is a certain level of maturity to this particular individual, though. Yeah, you got the Sun. Sun at the bottom of the deck. Leo energy. Yeah. So when I mentioned about that maturity, yeah, the Sun clarifies what I just said. But again, it's completely up to you what you do with this information, okay? My only job is to read the cards as best I can. Everything else, Aries, it's completely up to you. You're the one that's in charge of your own destiny, okay? The tarot is not a scapegoat. It's not a crutch. It's a guide. Else for Aries, please. Oh, thank you. I pity myself in work to forget you. Yeah, they've not been able to forget you. This is the thing. I don't react when people mention you. Oh, so they're trying to, yeah, they're trying to keep it coy. The thing is as well, see with this amount of major arcana, for somebody to deny that there's still feelings towards you, with this amount of major arcana, you can safely call them a liar. Okay, you don't get this amount of major arcana that come out consecutively in a read when somebody does not have feelings towards you. I couldn't let you get close to me. They were trying to fill that void. So this person, they ran. But it looks like they didn't run from you, Aries. They were running from themselves. It's under there. I hide behind material things. Yeah. Burying themselves in work. Hiding behind material things. Trying to ignore feelings. Yep. Yeah. But this is a thing, Aries. It looks like at some point that they've pushed you away emotionally. And there's only so far that you can push an Aries until they go, right, okay, fine, that's it. Fine, forget it. You know, you can only push Aries so far. And it looks like this person, they pushed you away too hard. Now they're trying to come back in. So again, whatever you do with this information, Aries, is completely up to you, okay? But yeah, I do apologise to cut these readings short, but that is what I have for you. Thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next one. Bye.